engineer Gary Jack giving us a great crossing, lots of bells and whistles. We're heading back through Gold Miners Meadow. We're going to hit the track switch and pass our famous water wheel. And we're going to see what them gold miners have been up to down in the tunnel. So everybody, please, just as a reminder, please remain seated with everything inside the train. And of course, welcome to the tunnel. Yes, Eureka! Gold! Y'all coming back around into the station now. I want to thank y'all so much for riding Irvine Park Railroad. Wait for the train to come to a full and complete stop before you start to exit off to the right side of the train. That's the right side of the train only. Please be sure to watch your head and watch your step. And only once the train comes to a full and complete stop. As you can see, 2 different events coming up soon. Easter extravaganza in March, but before that, the 27th anniversary celebration coming up in 2 weekends. On February 25th and 26th, come by for $2 train rides. All right, everybody, wait for that full stop and watch. Y'all, we're getting ready to go right now. Give me a big all aboard on the count of 3. 1. Anniversary of Irvine Park Railroad. In just 2 weekends, we'll be having special commemorative pricing, celebrating our original price of just $2.
$2. We can ride a choo-choo for $2. You want to come? I'll take you again. After season.
And welcome back to any of our returning passengers. If you've been here once or a million times, welcome back.
Look at the railroad crossing coming down.
We're heading out over the crossing at Irvine Regional Park. We'll be heading up the hill, and we've been having a great start to February already. And Irvine Regional Park is the oldest regional park in the state of California. Yes, Irvine Regional Park was founded all the way back in 1897. Coming up off to the left side of the train, we'll see the lower lake. The lower and upper lake house all the different water birds, some fish, and some turtles. Having some folks out here fishing today by the lakes. We do stock the lakes about 4 times a year with different kinds of fish. Anyone 16 years or older is using a fishing license. Anything you catch, you can take on home with you.
Well, you can go fishing, Sebastian.
Stone Monument, we've just passing by off to the right side of the train, signifies the original entrance location of Irvine Regional Park. It was founded as Orange County Park in 1897 and renamed in 1929 in honor of James Irvine II. James Irvine II donated the original 160 acres of land the park was founded on. Over more than 100 years, the park has grown to be 491 acres. And back in the 1800s, guess what arrived here at the park? On horses and in horse-drawn buggies. On the far side of the lower lake, you'll see the oldest building in Irvine Regional Park, our boathouse. Boathouse built in 1914. As you can see, still rents out some fancy paddle boats. Look like we also got red boats out there. We also have blue boats and yellow boats. Also at the boathouse is the bike rental and snack bar. And through the trees across the lake is the entrance to the Orange County Zoo. We'll get a closer look at the entrance to the OC Zoo on our way up the hill. I want to mention today the Orange County Zoo is going to be open until 4:30 p.m. Also a feature here at the upper lake, now kind of towards the back of the train across the upper lake, is that big stone platform with the cannon on it. Yes, 2 historical objects over there, that Civil War era cannon and a Spanish-American Roman warrior.
You want to ride that one?
Off to the right side, we're passing by our patch of poison oak. Poison oak planted here for your education. It's a plant, the leaves and stems have a toxin causing a rash lasting for up to 30 days. You'd be itching. We'll come back around and we'll see how most people identify this variety of poison oak. Each stem has leaves growing in groups of 3. So people say leaves of 3, let it be unless you're itching for some trouble. We're here at the upper loop now. tell you a little bit about this train you're riding on. This little train is a 1/3 scale copy replica of the original locomotive, the C.P. Huntington. C.P. Huntington said to have inspired the tale of the little engine that could. Okay, the little engine that could. We're about to make our final stretch uphill. If you want to help us out, you can say, I think I can, I think I can.
I think I can, I think I can.
A lot about the history of the land here at the park. Long before the buildings, this was all part of an ancient forest, home to the different native trees here in Orange County, like the sycamore tree, different species of oak tree. And some of the largest California coast live oaks at the park have been measured to be more than 450 years old. They take core samples of the trees, measure the rings growing around its trunk, and each ring around the trunk represents about 1 year of growth. Got some sets and props from a... I'm also keeping my eyes peeled for some of those California ground squirrel. They kind of blend in a little bit on the ground. You might not notice them. That's why they're also called gray squirrel. And they live in colonies sometimes with more than 100 members. We got thousands of ground squirrel here at the park. Yes, and we're still making our way around, everybody. Please remain seated throughout the whole trip with your hands, arms, feet, legs, and your head inside. We'll be leaving the upper loop, coming back alongside the upper lake. I think we are heading down the hill again towards the crossing, and across the crossing we're going to be going for our tunnel. The tunnel has a very narrow clearance, so please be sure at all times to remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, legs, and your head inside the train. Yes, after the crossing comes the tunnel.
Oh, make sure she's sitting down because for her safety.